Good evening and welcome to WTF Dog Training. I'd like to welcome my co-host for this evening, Catherine. Catherine has a BSc Honours degree in welfare, in canine welfare and behaviour, and a first year degree certification from the CPD group in canine behaviour. So welcome, Catherine.
Thank you, Graham.
Being as Catherine is a first year student and she's just recently passed her honours degree in canine behaviour, and as you know I've been training dogs for over 30 years now. I thought we'd get a new perspective on dog training to see if Catherine, like me, feels that this training method is a good method or a bad method. So without further ado, I know you haven't come here to hear me chatting about it, so shall we just get after it, shall we? This is the first one, the first clip that we'd like to run, and the first clip is basically a gentleman from the Orient, I believe he's from the Oriental Training School, and what he's doing is trying to teach a puppy not to bite. Okay, so he's trying to teach a puppy not to bite. So here we go with the clip. And this guy's trying to teach the puppy not to bite his fingers. And he decides this is the way he would teach the puppy. So that's the first clip that we're looking at this evening, and this gentleman, as I say, is a dog trainer, and he's trying to teach the puppy not to bite, because the puppy's obviously nipping his fingers or nipping the owner's fingers, and he's come along to actually teach the puppy not to bite. So what's your thoughts on that, Catherine?
Well, the technique that he's using is rather quite aversive. Yeah, he might see it as dominating the puppy, but the way I see it is, if he carries on doing what he's doing, the puppy's just going to turn around and bite him.
I really don't see the puppy learning anything there,
Either.
apart from aggressive behaviour.
Yes.
If you're going to grab a puppy by the throat and try and strangle it, and certainly the way he pushes it over the back of the chair, it's making the puppy very uncomfortable, and I see that puppy actually biting somebody later on if he carries on doing that. If you watch the video, at a certain point in the video, and people can run back to the video if you want to have a quick clip back, you'll actually see the puppy appease him by putting the paw up.
Yes.
He tries to appease the trainer by putting his paw up, saying, don't do it anymore, don't do it anymore.
Yeah, stop, I don't like it. Stop.
His mouth is open, his tongue's hanging out, his ears are back. He's obviously afraid of what he's doing.
Yes.
And teaching your dog to be afraid of you isn't really going to be very clever in trying to train him.
It's going to make the dog anxious, and anxiety can turn into aggression.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, as that puppy grows up, if a man goes near him, it might turn around and bite him. I think
if somebody put their hands anywhere near to stroke him under the chin, he might well assume that that's what's going to happen. He's going to grab his throat again and have a bite at him or a nip. And as you know, in dog training, we know that dogs have 3 periods. We call it 3 Fs within behaviour.
Fight, flight and fear.
Fight, flight and fear, that's right. And the first thing that all puppies will show is flight.
Yes.
They'll try and run away from anything they see as a threat.
Yes.
So what that puppy would try and do, he would try and run away, but he's got him pinned on the chair.
Yes.
So the puppy knows he can't run away. So the next thing that kicks in is fear. And the puppy, you can see, is definitely afraid of what he's doing, grabbing him by the throat and such like. So instead of trying to teach the puppy not to bite fingers, he's actually teaching the puppy to bite fingers. Because what he's doing is the puppy's got to the second phase of the fear, and now he's going into the fight mode. Yes. So this is just what we're talking about, is the fear periods of puppies. And, you know, trainers shouldn't do this, but, I mean, this is an Oriental trainer, probably Japan or somewhere like that. I have no idea really where he is. I just noticed the clip on YouTube, I think it was. But I thought to myself, does this go on? But I've seen this in dog training schools. I've seen this on videos from America. I've seen this, what we would class as pinning, if you like,
Yes.
pinning the dog down. I've seen Caesar Milan use pinning techniques, you know, and that sort of thing. I've seen other trainers do pinning. So what I'm saying, and what we're actually saying together, is if you see a trainer doing this to your dog, you want to stop training. You want to stop going to that trainer, because this is not acceptable. If you like, without being too rude, it's bloody ridiculous to actually try and train a dog like that. It's not going to work ever, you know. So stop looking at YouTube videos on this kind of behaviour.